Yeah, excited. Get another opportunity to go out there and compete. It was good getting back to work today. Guys flying around, um, you know, trying to continue to move in the right direction. It's a tough divisional opponent this week, and we have to be ready to play. Got to start fast, keep our energy all game, and just be assigned and well detailed.
Eddie, hey, it's Joe Person. You mentioned the divisional game. When anyone talks about this NFC South this offseason and through week one and the quarterback play, they mention Breeze, Brady, and Ryan. I seldom mention you. Are you kind of okay kind of laying under the radar like that, or does that sort of bother you or put you a chip on your shoulder at all?
Honestly, when you look at this division and you look at the other three teams and their quarterbacks, they're all guys who've done some great things in this league. You got Super Bowl MVP, you got Super Bowl champion, league MVPs. So, it's a great group to be a part of. And, I'm in a great position to be able to chase those guys. And, I understand the careers that those guys have had. And, I aspire to be like those guys. Hopefully I can be an MVP one day, win a Super Bowl, be a Super Bowl MVP one day. So, it's huge motivation to me to be in this division with these guys. But at the end of the day, I'm excited about the position that I'm in, being the quarterback of the Carolina Panthers.
Hey, Teddy, Jonathan Alexander. Hope you're doing well. Do you feel like the way you played in Sunday's game helped, validate, how you felt about, how good you were to be a starter in this?
I mean, not really. We didn't win. We didn't score enough points. But, as I walked away from that game, there were some things we did well, and then there are some areas we must improve in. So moving forward to the next game, we play Tampa this week. I can't dwell on, what happened in the Oakland game anymore. I'm just locked in, ready to face Tampa. They have a tough defense, a group that's stingy against the run. They make plays on the back end on the football. So I just want to prepare and do the best we can to put ourselves in a position to win this week.
Hey, Teddy Schuyler, Sports Illustrated. You had a pretty good performance against Tampa Bay last year. What was it that you saw in their defense that made you so successful? And can you take any of that into this game this week?
Last year, we just had a good game plan against those guys. And, we did some things well in that game. So hopefully if we could just, be detailed this week, just be ourselves, continue to have that what's next approach. We should put ourselves in a good position this weekend.
Hey, Teddy, Rick from Spectrum News 1. How do you feel you're doing right now as the leader of this team coming off of a loss? You have to be the one to, provide that morale and keep everybody's energy levels up and keep motivating them or whatnot. How do you feel you're doing with that coming off your first loss as the Panthers quarterback?
I mean, we just have to have that mindset that, man, we have 15 more opportunities. And, this can be a long season if we let it be. So just have to have that what's next mentality. We play Sunday. Okay, what's next? Who's our next opponent? We have to just continue to be ourselves. Can't get too high when you're winning games. You can't get too low when you're losing games. This is a league where, the team that's, well connected, the team that's, bonded and gelled tight the longest, usually has the most success. So we just want to create a consistent approach each week of trying to get better, elevating our games, and hopefully we'll put ourselves in position to win football games.
Hey, Teddy,
it's Jason Huber with WFNZ.
Thanks, Jason. What do you think makes Todd Bowles so tough as a defensive coordinator?
Coach Bowles, he's a guy, he's super smart. I had the opportunity to spend some time with him when I was in New York briefly. But the way he just comes up with different schemes and ways to get his guys on one-on-one matchups up front. He puts his secondary in good position to make plays on the ball. His linebackers are always athletic. And when you put the tape on and you watch this Tampa Bay defense, you look at 45 and 54, those guys are running sideline to sideline, making plays. The D-line is doing a great job of, dominating the line of scrimmage. So, we understand that Coach Bowles is a guy who's all about getting his guys in position to make plays, and that's what makes him special.
Eddie, Jason Hubert with WFNZ. First, kind of two things relating, but with Tom Brady, have you had many interactions with him? And second, going off of that, what's it like as a quarterback to be able to see a guy like that who's had, extended his career so long, and how has that motivated you, if anything?
Yeah, I haven't had many interactions with him, but I have a mutual friend, Jacoby Brissett. When Jacoby was in New England, I used to ask him every day, "Hey, what's Tom doing? What's Tom eating? How's he approaching this day and that day?" But it's unique to be able to be on the opposite side of him and opposite side of the field and watch him operate. I'm pretty sure I'll be out in my seat when our offense is paying close attention to him, but also, rooting our defense on. It's an exciting game. It's an exciting game for our defense to be able to, go up against a team like Tampa. So we're looking forward to it.
Teddy, you mentioned what Tom's eating. He has a pretty specific diet. Anything that you took from those from him that it's in your diet now?
No, I did realize though that Tom Brady is Tom Brady, and Teddy Bridgewater is Teddy Bridgewater, and Tom is Tom for a reason. We're all different. Our bodies are different. The way we're made are different, but you just pay close attention. More so to what he does on the field. Me just asking what he's eating was me kind of being funny. But when you watch, and I asked Jacoby just how he approaches each day and things like that, I took a bunch of notes on that, and I try to approach my days like that sometimes.
Teddy, given obviously the limited off season, you tried to get together with some of your receivers. Where do you think the timing with those guys was at? Your first time out on the field in a real game together in week one, no preseason games, and what are you guys kind of doing to continue sharpening that up for week two?
Yeah, I love our group. It's a group of guys who are all competitive. They all understand football, and we just continue to grow each week, as we're in this offense. And, the sky's the limit for that group.
Teddy, you obviously know Robbie very well. Did you see the video where he thought Serper was a bear? And did you give him a hard time about that? And what would you just say about what kind of dude Robbie's like off the field?
Yeah, Robbie. I don't know, Robbie be tripping sometimes. He be in his own little world, but he's special, man. He's one of those guys. He's all ball, and when I think I saw the video of him asking, "What's that bear doing?" I was like, "Oh, that's just Robbie being Robbie." But the way he's just carrying himself around here, it's great. It's great for the team to see. It's great for that receiver room to see. And then for him to go out there and make plays on Sunday, that was huge for this team.
We have time for Teddy, one more. Jason, no, you're fine. We'll finish up with you. We only have time for one more. So.
Okay. Well, Teddy, thanks for the time. It's Jason Brown, Spectrum News 1. Just to sort of follow up on Robbie Anderson, I obviously certain players fit really well in certain schemes, and I know it's only one game, but is this scheme really suited for Robbie's skill set?
Man, this scheme is suited for Christian, Robbie, DJ Moore, Curtis, Brandon Zylstra, Seth Roberts, Farrell Cooper, Ian Thomas, Chris Manhertz, the offensive line, Teddy Bridgewater, all of us. It's tough to just single out one guy, but that entire receiver room, those guys compete every day. They work extremely hard. So it's good to see a guy like Robbie go out there and show out. You never know who's up next. So each week it can be a different guy who's making plays for us, and that's the beauty of this offense. That all guys are an option. All guys are a valuable weapon in this offense. So I'm just the guy who gets the opportunity to just throw the ball to him and watch them make plays.